What up, YouTube? What up, my beautiful people? Hope y'all doing good. You're doing great. I know it's been a little while since I've been on here, man. But yeah, the last few weeks, last week, it was just crazy, man. So I broke down, had my first breakdown. You know, they say, oh, that's a part of, the box truck game or the truck game in general. That's part of the business. You may break down, something may happen with your truck, stuff like that. But yeah, man, I broke down. But God is good. I'm still here. I'm still driving. I see I'm in the truck. But long story short, Big Bird is no longer with me. I had to switch it up a little bit. So while I was driving, I was somewhere in Texas or whatever, and I put some def in the truck. I'm driving fine, no problems. About 30 miles or 30 minutes into the drive, these two engine lights pop on. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I look to my right and I see the gauge for def is low. The empty light is blinking at me. The orange light is blinking at me, where the red light is blinking at me at the same time. I'm like, I know I put def in this thing. I know I put def in this truck. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So, I was like, you know what? In about 30 more miles or about 40 miles, there's gonna be a Walmart. And, at Walmart, you can buy def at Walmart. If you didn't know, now you know. So I pulled up to the Walmart, put the whole thing in there, and how the truck is, at the time it was an international. No, I'm sorry. It was a Freightliner. I was driving a Freightliner. So I started the truck, and it takes time for it to notice or to realize, the def. So I'm like, okay, so I turn it on. I'm chilling for a little bit, like about 45, 50 seconds. And I realized nothing happened. So I'm like, you know what? Let me drive. Let me drive a little bit. Let me drive slow and let me see if that changes anything. So I'm driving and 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes goes by, and I'm saying the light is still on. It's still blinking at me saying it's empty. I'm like, oh crap. So where I'm at in Texas, I'm like far west. I'm far west. I'm trying to get into Dallas. I think that was at the closest city to where I was at. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get to Dallas. I'm gonna park the truck. I'm gonna figure it out after that. So, a teachable moment. I should have stopped the truck. I should not have driven it, and I should have did a parked regen, which is like you're forcing the truck to do a regen. Didn't know about that. Didn't know about that. I just thought, hey, it's gonna just go away. Big mistake. So I finally get to Dallas, and I see the two yellow lights are still on. The two yellow engine lights are still on, and the def light is still blinking at me, saying that it's empty. So I parked the truck. I think I was flying home. I was planning on flying home, just to go see my wife, and I was like, while I'm at home, do some more research and see whatever I can do to fix this issue. So by the time I get back to the truck, I get back to Texas. I turn the truck back on. Just check it out, just to warm it up, and instead of just the two yellow lights popping on, now I see a red engine light telling me to stop. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So now I start doing some more research and stuff like that. And I'm looking at all these videos telling me, okay, obviously at this point in time, I can't go above 5 miles per hour. So I'm like, shoot. What am I going to do? So I was stuck. I was stuck for a hot minute trying to find different solutions. I found out that I needed a specific part, which is the thing that actually goes into the depth container. I believe it's called a depth sensor. I needed a new one, or a depth header, I believe it's called. That was about $900. Yeah, I found it. I called Freightliner. I was like, hey, I'm having this issue. I believe I need this part. Y'all have it or not? But he said, hey, we have it for you. Just gonna pick it up. Cool. But now keep in mind, I'm renting a truck. Now, long story short, if those two lights pop on, stop, pull over to the side of the road, or, you know, if you're on the highway, get to the side of the highway, whatever you can do. Make sure there's nothing flammable around you, because obviously what needs to be done is the truck needs to release its hot air, you know, and it's a lot of hot air that's going to be coming out in this process. So just make sure you're in a safe area and do a park regen. If you don't know how to do it, hey, YouTube it, look it up. Every truck is kind of different of how you guys do it, of how it's done. Some you can just press a button, press the parking brake, release it, engage it, and then park regen, and you should be good to go. So, like I said, some trucks are different, but yeah, if you see those two yellow lights, or what is it called? If you see a DPF light, a DPF, and also usually in your truck you should see your warning lamp guide right there in your visor. Go ahead and check that out. If you see any lights pop up in your dash, compare it to whatever you see here. And if it's something that you know is obviously alarming, pull over, look it over before you just continuously run your truck, because one little step, one little easy movement as far as doing a park regen could save you so much time and so much headache. But yeah, highly recommend you do that. Very important. Yeah, like I said, just a teachable moment. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you guys, but it happened to me. It is what it is. I learned from it. Got another truck. I went from a Freightliner to an International. Honestly, the only thing I like about this truck is the fact that it has two tanks. It's a dual tank truck. So I'm working with 50 gallons over here. I got 40 gallons on my left. So that's kind of cool. But other than that, there's air coming from the door. And I spoke to another gentleman that has an International. He said that's normal. I don't like it. Also, the governor stops the truck from going past 65. Don't like that either, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be with this truck for a little minute until I get another one. But yeah, man, just want to give you a little update. Also, I'm currently back in Texas. I had a few trips. I went back to Vegas. I went back home. Dropped off 2 loads from Texas. So actually, that was actually a pretty good load. I went back home. It was around, how much was it? I forgot how much it was. But I went back home. I picked up a load from Vegas to take me back here to Texas. It was around 900 miles, paying around $2,700. So that's what we like to see. Good loads right there. I'm currently in Texas right now. Just dropped off those loads. I'm going towards El Paso, and I'm gonna chill for the night. And we should go ahead and pick up something good tomorrow morning. It is currently Tuesday. So tomorrow's gonna be another day. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna pick up some good loads, make some good money. I'm excited. Currently right now I'm at 4,100 for the week, and the week ain't over yet. So pretty excited. Hopefully it's gonna be a banger week. I'm hoping to get like 6,000 for the week. So I'm super excited. I'm in my dinner, my chicken salad. Went to the gym, showered, feel great. Eat my salad, hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna get back on the road, get to El Paso, sleep for about a few hours, and tomorrow's gonna be another day, baby. So I'll catch you tomorrow.